What's up? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna move the truck and we're gonna pull our Passat around, and we're just gonna do a basic oil change on it. If you've never done an oil change on a Passat, it's a good video. It's gonna show you how to do it. So let's get started. I'm gonna move this and then we're gonna pull the Passat right around. So this is a 2016 VW Passat. We're just gonna do an oil change on it, and I'm gonna kind of walk you through some of the process of how to do it. It's really simple, shouldn't take too long. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first thing you wanna do, take your oil cap off, put it right here in the hood latch. Second thing, we're gonna get a socket. The filter's right here. Put a socket on here, untwist it, pull that filter out. So if you do want to make it a little easier to get this filter off, take your engine cover off. Gives you a lot more access. Alright, so it's going to be a 32 millimeter socket. You want to just throw that on there. Get your ratchet. Start cranking it loose. Alright, once it's loose enough, you can go ahead, take your ratchet off, grab a oil pan. So next step, grab an oil pan, grab a rag. Continue twisting. Pull it straight out into your pan. Might be a little messy, that's why you have a rag. Alright, so I got the oil filter out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the jack. We're going to come in, jack the car up, undo the oil drain bolt from underneath, drain all the oil, put the bolt back in, put your filter back on, fill it, start the car, check oil levels, and yeah, alright. Alright, so the tools that we're gonna need today is gonna be this T27 Torx socket, and then we're also going to need a T45 socket, and those sockets are both for the splash shield underneath the vehicle. So on this model Passat, we have these Torx screws that you need to take off this splash shield, and then you can get to the oil drain plug So we're gonna go ahead and take those off. Alright, so now that we got all the bolts out, all you gotta do is push it towards the rear of the vehicle and it should fall right off. Just like that. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is find the pan and you're gonna put a T45 right into here. You're gonna loosen it and all the oil should come out of there. So do not confuse this with your transmission pan. Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your ratchet, you're gonna put it on this bolt right here, then you're just gonna crack it loose. Put your pan underneath. And there you go. Let that drain. And then we'll clean up the drain bolt. We'll clean up the pan a little bit. Put it back on, and then we'll go back up top. Alright, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little pick, an angled pick, and we're going to pop this rubber gasket off because we have a new one. It's easy, just like that. Toss that, and also don't forget to take out the filter so you can put the new one in. So new filter just goes right over. Make sure you push it in so it seats. And then make sure that you clean this off. There's no debris in it, in the guide. Okay. Now you're gonna take your little gasket, your little O-ring, and you're just gonna put it over top. Just like that. Alright, so now we're gonna fill up with oil. This vehicle right here takes 5.8 quarts. Make sure you look up in the manual for what your model is. Alright, now that we filled it with oil, let's go ahead and put our filter back on. Make sure you put your oil cap back on. Alright, all the caps are on, drain bolts in, oil's in it. Now we're gonna get started and then turn it off, check our levels. Alright, so now that it's warmed up, we're gonna let it sit for about a minute, 2 minutes. Then we're gonna come and pull the dipstick. Get a rag. You're gonna wipe it off first. Always wanna wipe it off first. And always make sure that your vehicle is on a level ground. Put it back in and check your oil level. All right, we're good to go. All right, just snap the cover back on, close the hood, and then you're on to you. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more how-tos, or if you want to see something crazy, let me know. Just comment, whatever you want to see, just comment in the bottom, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Peace.